Hello, my name is Tanya and today we are going to make a super cute coffee pot and coffee mug set. These sublimation blanks are from PYD Life and the mugs are stackable. Something that I like about them is that they give you a little paper with the measurements that you need for the design. On Canva, I'm gonna go to create a new design and I will be choosing the dimensions that I need for this project. I am really loving cactus right now, so I will be searching in Elements for watercolor cactus. I do want to add a funny little quote, so I will be putting a little prickly before coffee. I definitely want to emphasize the prickly part, so I will be changing the font on that, as well as adding an offset just so the letters can stand out apart from the design. After I made this design, I noticed that the legal size sublimation paper is not big enough to wrap around the pot. So I am going to individually grab the elements and add them myself. Once I have everything exactly how I want it, I'm going to share and download the design. Once downloaded, I'm going to file and print on a legal size paper mirrored on the photo mat setting. I am using koala sublimation paper as well as hippo ink in my Epson 2720. I'm also going to go ahead and get my PYD Life oven ready, and while it preheats, I will be adding the design onto the pot. I am leaving the lid on for now just so I know which part is the back, because I really want the quote centered on the front of the pot. I am using heat tape to hold the printed design in place, and unfortunately I don't have shrink wrap paper for this. I couldn't find it, so I will be using painter's tape to wrap around the whole pot. Once that is done, I'm going to place it inside my sublimation oven at 355 degrees for 6 minutes. While that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and measure the mugs and make the design on Canva. I was going to do individual mugs, but since I wanted to kind of be a puzzle piece, I went ahead and just did the whole sheet. Once again, using those same cactus elements, I went ahead and spread it all over. And I wanted to also make it just a little motivational and fun, so I added these beautiful quotes. My favorite color is pink, so I thought it would be extra cute to add a big watercolor piece of pink in the middle. I also wanted to be just a little bit extra and add some hearts in there all around. I also used the height of each individual mug to kind of help me place the quotes. After downloading and printing the design, I went ahead and trimmed down the paper so they can fit each individual mug. To prep the mugs, I am using a lint roller to remove any little dust particles that may be on them. I am now wrapping the design around the mug and using heat tape to tightly and securely keep it in place. Once I finished with all of the mugs, I decided to use some shrink wrap, cut it up, and make it fit the mugs perfectly while also securing it with heat tape. At this point, the pot has been ready for quite a while, so I'm going to take it out, and we will be prepping the mugs to go into the oven by using a heat gun, also from PYD Life. Once all of the mugs are prepped, I'm just going to go ahead and place all 4 of them in the oven so they can bake at the same time. I am now going to go ahead and remove all of the painter's tape and reveal the design on the coffee pot. As you can see, it's sublimated beautifully. I am so excited to see how the mugs came out. It has now been 6 minutes and the mugs are ready to be removed from the oven. I like to use some tweezers to remove the heat tape, and from there I just pull on the shrink wrap as well as the sublimation paper, and all of the mugs seem to have sublimated beautifully. Here they are all stacked up. You can see where it looks kind of like a puzzle and everything fits in perfectly. The quotes are just so motivational and cute. I really love how the pink watercolor looks in the middle. Here's a little close-up. These stackable mugs do come with a lid, which I think is super great. And here it is all done. What do you think? You are absolutely amazing. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.